Hello, my stamping friends. This is Renee Novak at blessedbycards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. I'm coming to you from St. Louis, Missouri, and today I am sharing with you part 2 of my 3-part series, One Sheet Wonder, where we're going to create 9 different cards. So this weekly Wednesday, I would like to share with you the second strip that we're going to cut. And I did put on my website for Make It Monday last week the strip 1 cards. So if you missed that, I will link it below. And also on my blog at blessedbycards.com, you can download this template. Okay, so part 1, I did 3 cards using this strip. So our second strip of 4 by 12, I'm going to use a 5 1/4 by 4. That's your first cut. Your second cut is 5 1/4 by 4 as well. And then your last cut, well, you won't have a cut, it'll just be left over, 1 1/4 by 4. It says 5 1/4, but that's wrong. It's supposed to be 1 1/4 by 4 because we cut it in 4-inch strips. Okay, so hopefully it's right on here. Yes, it is right on here. I just wrote it incorrectly on that, so I apologize. Okay, so we're going to make 3 cards using this strip. And again, this template is available as a free download on my blog at blessedbycards.com. So our first card that we created, and again, we're using the Peaceful Gardens Designer Series paper. And this is the 4 by 5 1/4. I just mounted it on the card front. And then I took some pecan pie, crumb cake, and basic white, and I just layered it on top, used the Expressing Heartfelt Gratitude from the new Gathering Moments bundle, and added a little bling. And of course you can put a white inside if you prefer, or you could go vanilla, and then you could design your card however you want. And this is a Misty Moonlight card base to coordinate with our Peaceful Garden Designer Series paper. Okay, so the second 4 by 5 or 4 by 5 1/4 strip that I cut, I just again mounted that beautiful paper on the card front, and then I took the cloud cover, and this is on a cloud cover base, and to match that I took a little square of that. I think that's 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. Actually, I think it's a little smaller than that. So check my blog at blessedbycards.com. There'll be a download of all the supplies and measurements to create these cards. So this stamp, sometimes the simplest things mean the most, is from Your Remarkable. And that's an online exclusive that you can purchase. And this little flower is from Blooming Phrases, which is also an online exclusive. Then I just added a little bling on top of my flower and a bling there, and that was card number 2. For that last tiny little 1 1/2 strip by 4, I just layered it up with the Misty Moonlight, and then again I pulled out that pecan pie from the stems to coordinate with the paper. This Merry Christmas is from Ornamental Christmas, which is a new Christmas set in the Holiday Mini. I stamped that with the Secret Sea ink, added a little bling, and I cut out this white piece with one of the dies from Textured Notes dies. And that is our third card for strip number 2. So again, I will link the template in my blog and in the description of the download for the supplies and everything you will need. So thanks so much for joining me for this weekly Wednesday. Join me next Monday for part 3 of my 3-part series, One Sheet Wonder, using the Peaceful Gardens Designer Series paper. Until then, be blessed.